Moving on, let's talk about someone else. This is Miracle Baby. I don't know why he keeps inserting himself in places where nobody wants him. The last time I checked, he was trying to be a preacher. Why aren't you preaching? Okay. And if you want to be a pastor, is this the kind of messaging that you're pushing for your people? Problematic. Very problematic. In case you are confused about what I'm talking about, Miracle Baby, yes, Huyo. He was speaking and advocating for none other than Mr. Karangu. Karibu nimwite Karunga. Mr. Karangu. In case you don't know what Mr. Karangu did for him to be spoken for, for him to need defense, public defense from Miracle Baby, he was seen, a video surfaced online of
voice note.
It was a voice note, yeah, of him and his wife Teresa, his first wife Teresa, arguing about the second woman. Hata wanamuita woman. Si side chick, si wife, ni second woman. Anaitwa Teresa, Carol Kim. Now, of course, this ignited a lot of hate for both Mr. Karangu and Carol Kim. It has become such a huge ball of contention for most of these people involved, with unfortunately Teresa telling us way too much information about her life that we don't really care to know, about Carol Kim looking, booed up and rich because she's the one receiving the nice cars and the nice new phones and whatever, as Koe Fakouko Ushago and Asafa. So all of this stuff has led to a lot of criticism of Mr. Karangu, who is of course a very popular Kikuyu artist. Sawa. Pamoja? Haya. Now, the issue is Miracle Baby decided to stand up and voice his opinions regarding Mr. Karangu. And this is what he said. This is what he said. And I quote, "Even if you people decide to hate me today or insult me in all sorts of ways, I will always pray for this man who goes by the name of Karangu Muraya." Continues to say, "May God protect him because of the good things that he has done. And even if he has done something bad, I feel his good deeds outweigh his bad ones." Very problematic narrative. Continues to say that, "Here, my close friends who used to buy me alcohol worth like 100,000 Kenya shillings were nowhere to be seen. Karangu came after just one call and he did what many had refused to do. I even tried to go live to ask for help, but nothing worked until he came and he did what he did. And yeah, I want to ask you all to listen and support him, and may God bless him for that, for what he did to me." And this is referring to the time when he had sepsis, when he was going through his health crisis and he was in hospital for quite a while. And we saw many celebrities coming through and trying to assist him, including KRG the Don, who decided to come with like a camera crew. Like, there was a lot that was going on with Miracle Baby being sick and people trying to find out Wagwan, right? And apparently he says that all the friends that he used to try and turn up to, and they used to turn up together and spend lots of money, disappeared. Akawachwa peke yake, until he called Mr. Moraya, who came through to his assistance and helped him in whatever capacity he did help him. Okay. Here's my thing. It is the statement that he puts over there where he says, "May God protect him because of the good things that he has done. Even if he has done bad things, I feel good deeds outweigh the bad." Look, we can say that about any person. I could go so far as to say we can say that about P. Diddy. He has people who go like, "Oh, he did something nice for me, so may God protect him, may he win this case." We have people who would say that about R. Kelly. We have people who would say that about anyone. We have people who would say that about, I almost said our president. We have people who would say that about anyone who is doing something bad. But the question is, why are you saying it? Let's not forget that simply because someone treats you a particular way doesn't mean that they treat everyone else the same way. The boys hang out and, it's the guys and they're hanging out and you're like, "Yeah, this is my boy. I love him because XYZ. He's so cool to me." But like at home, he's doing some shady stuff to his partner. Those two relationships will never be the same. The way boys and men act around other men is never replicated in the same, most times is never the same way that they act around their women, their wives, their girlfriends. They don't act that way. These are two different experiences of the same person. So here you are saying that, okay, blanket over it. He helped me, therefore I think he's justified to do whatever the hell he wants to do. Embarrass Teresa as much as he wants to, make her look bad and suffer as much as he wants to. That's wrong. Simply because you agree to something doesn't mean everyone else should buckle and say, okay, miracle baby amesema kwa hivyo sisi wote tufanye. No, it doesn't work like that. You can support him and pray for him in silence, okay? Don't bring your yapa yapa to the internet. We don't care, right? You go preach. Forget all this other stuff you're trying to do.
Honestly, as Kathami has said, the biggest reflection of a man is the way he treats his wife. That's the biggest indicator of whether you're a good person or a bad person, because this person has stuck by you ever since forever. You have a family together, you have history, you have children together. So the way he treats you in front of others, even subtle disrespect, is the biggest indicator about your character. As in, there's no coming back for. But the only way to tell if a man is successful, look at his wife. If your wife is shining, she looks cute, she's dolled up, she looks like a baddie, that is a successful man. If your wife is looking like raggedy, she's in the pits, yani anakaa tu vile ako, like zero empowerment, she always looks sad and depressed, that is a reflection of you and your money. There's no way you're going to come on the internet and help other people and clear other people's hospital bills and, you know, support other people on their lives. Because I think most of his popularity is because he was called the Tajiri. People would hop on live, he would come through for them. You know, on the internet, you're out here being the biggest philanthropist. But back home, your wife is struggling and, you know, the most you can neglected. Say is ngombe.
Are you serious?
And even when you guys are resolving things, you're recording. And with her unaware, you're recording your arguments and then they're leaking. You know, I accidentally leaked. How did they leak from your phone? Your device, your cellular device, the one that you own. How can you say it unless you sent it to someone else? You know, so you've been building a case, trying to shape public opinion about this woman, and then now you're trying to be the victim. It makes no sense. I saw an interview where he had balancing tears, talking about, I don't know how the voice notes leaked. The ones you recorded.
We know.
You don't know how
either you posted them or you sent them to someone else, which is worse. You're now embarrassing your wife in front of other people.
Yo, Rapudo said, don't be a polygamous man if you do not have leadership skills. It's that simple. And also, just be a decent human being. Ugh.